Hey, Carrie, it's Ron from Pro Power Wash. How are you doing?
Good, how are you today?
Not too bad.
Hey, do you service Maricopa, Arizona?
I can, yeah.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, all I have really, I just talked to the store manager there. This is the Walmart store location,
Okay.
and they usually have the landlord, I guess he does a pressure washing for him of the front sidewalk, front entrance, and the employee break area.
Okay.
And so there's no really issues other than they don't do a good job. He said they don't do a good job for him. So he wants to go ahead and schedule a service for this facility. And I just wanted to check in with you to see if I could get maybe some basic rates and maybe go ahead and schedule you for this evening.
What do you normally, are you looking at a regular maintenance or are you looking at a one-time thing?
Well, and maybe if we get our foot in the door with a good service, he might go ahead and set me up on the regular maintenance. But for this work order request, it's a one-time service.
Okay. And this is the entire front of the Walmart?
No, this is what he's telling me. The front sidewalk, the front entrance, and the employee break area. And I do have a good contact there because he's actually the one that did the work order request today.
Mm-hmm.
He can pretty much go over the areas that he's real concerned about. And when I asked him, I said, well, why are you, did something happen or whatever? He said, no, that they're just looking really dingy. And when he asked the landlord, I guess his facility is just it's not owned by Walmart. When they do it, they don't do a good job, and that's exactly what he told me.
Okay. You don't happen to know who his landlord is, do you?
I don't. No.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably looking. If you're looking for a lower end company, it's not me. You're probably looking at probably 5.25. You could probably get the entire front done for about $875.
$875.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what about just the front entrance, the employee break area, and the front sidewalk?
That's probably going to be 5.25. The entrance areas, just so you know for future reference, doorways can take almost longer than the rest of the concrete on the entire place. That's why it's silly not to do the whole thing. There's going to be an eyesore right where I do those doorways in that break area, and the rest of the concrete's going to look horrible. So it's 5.25 to do those break areas and the doors, and if you want to do and cross the entire front, and that includes in front of the garden center area if he has one, it's $875.
Okay. Well, I could go ahead and would you be able to do it tonight though?
Yes.
Okay, I could go ahead and approve the 525, but this work order request doesn't have enough money to do the 875. So.
Okay. No, not a problem. We'll get it done then for the 575. But I'm
5.25.
5.25, and I've pre-warned you that if he calls you back and says, "Hey, this other areas look really horrible," to go back out to Maricopa County again, it's gonna create you a problem of a travel charge, and you're gonna spend more than the $875.
Well, and let me tell you what, this work order request is very specific, and this came from corporate.
Okay.
So what we do on these kind of circumstances, this money goes through corporate, not him or the work request. We just, I just need to follow up with him to see why this was called in.
Mm-hmm.
I would just need before and after pictures of your work. Now, I know this is going to be a little difficult where it's night.
No, not at all. No, that's not difficult at all. We do this all the time.
Oh, great. So I would just need before and after pictures and kind of do like one of the front sidewalk, and then do an after front sidewalk, one of the front entrance, and then after the front entrance, and the employee break area, and then just mark those for me so that we can be very clear that we did exactly what they asked us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just send you with the work completion. I do have a good contact for this evening too, and I'll just call John and let him know that we are scheduled for tonight. We're going to do exactly those areas, and and let him know what's going on here. So I can go ahead and approve that 5.25 and send you the paperwork this morning and schedule you for tonight if that'll work.
Not a problem. You want an email to send that to?
Yeah.
ronppw@aol.com.
Okay, so that's ronppw at AOL.com.
Yes.
And this is Ron, right?
Yes, it is. By the way, how'd you hear about me?
You know, I found you on the cutest little website. It's got a picture of you, and then it's got a little YouTube video.
Uh-huh.
And then it says, hire us today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, neat. So what you did is you saw a YouTube video on a Blue site. Is it Blue?
No, actually, this is on Uamcc Contractor Forum.
Oh, that's awesome. Great.
Yeah, and you came up. I put in, power washing for sidewalks and stuff like that, commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And you came up, and I kind of looked at this and did a little research on the bottom here. It's got your actual little flyer, and so it's pretty interesting.
Well, that's neat. You know, my site, sometimes people find me off that, but that's our national association, just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's...
It's very helpful, and it came up. There was only one other thing that came up before you on some power washer people that went through them and went to this one. So.
Okay. Hey, I want to ask you this question. Are you looking for other vendors in other areas? Because we do have a directory on the UAMCC.
Well, let me tell you what. I do have now this is when you say other areas, here's my other job for today, okay?
Okay.
I've got another job, but it's in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Okay.
That's what I've got so far this morning. It's still early.
I think I can help you out.
Really?
Yeah. Let me if I give do you want me to give him directly your number, or do you want me to call you back and give you his number?
No, just have him give me a buzz, and please, thank you very much.
No problem at all. This is what it's all about. This association is just, it's about networking and helping other guys out. So, no, not a problem.
And this is a parking lot sweeping. What happened there is they just had a recent bad hailstorm.
Okay.
Do you think that they would do someone who might do sweeping for me on this kind of service basis?
I'll check it out. I thought you were looking for pressure washing, but I can check.
I do parking lot maintenance. I mean, I do landscape and then parking lot. That's what I do.
Okay.
And it sometimes comes in as this as a pressure washing or a cleaning service, or like this is an emergency. Well, not emergency, but this is a work order request for as soon as possible on a sweeping due to bad hailstorm. So, I get all kinds.
Okay. Well, let me find out. I've got some guys in Oklahoma. A lot of the pressure washing guys that I know there. Some of them do sweep, and then if they don't, maybe they'll know of somebody that they can trust to pass on the lead. So.
Great.
No problem. And then I'll look for that work order. How long will it take you to process? Because if I don't see it, I'll give you a jingle back. Will we give you a couple hours?
Give me about 20 minutes because I need to get all your paperwork together and so that you can get set up as a vendor with us as well.
Okay.
All right?
Hey, thank you. Appreciate your time.
No, thank you, Ron. Thanks for this. And this will also have my cell number. If anything at all happens, whatever, just give me a call. And I will be in the office till 4 today. Of course, I'm in New Mexico, so we're an hour ahead of you, okay?
Okay. Hey, how quickly did I return that call, just out of curiosity?
Very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, within 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ron.
Bye-bye.